Hi guys, this is Abhijit and you're watching the Auto Portfolio. So guys, in today's vlog we will be talking about the most trending topic, that is the electric scooters. Basically we will be understanding how these electric scooters can impact our market and what will happen to the traditional scooters that are the petrol scooters that we are using on a daily basis, and we will be doing a small comparison between the electric scooters and the petrol scooters, and also we will try to also predict what will be the future going to be with the electric vehicles coming in, right? So another thing is that I am going to answer the question which I have asked in the last vlog at the end of the video. So please stay tuned till the end of the video. I hope you will enjoy the video and also seek the answer at the end of the video. So guys, let us just jump into the first factor about what we are comparing about, that is cost per kilometer, right? So this basically means how much rupees are you paying to travel 1 kilometer in an electric vehicle or a petrol vehicle, right? So in case of petrol vehicle, the cost per kilometer is going to be 2.5, and again this depends upon the fuel price. Considering the current scenario of the fuel prices going up and up over time, so the cost per kilometer might as well go up, and it might go from 2.5 to 3 to 3.54, etc. Okay, so this we actually cannot generalize and give a proper number, but then this is variable according to the fuel price, right? When talking about the electric scooters, the cost per kilometer on an electric scooter is almost 1/10 of the cost what we are bearing in the traditional scooters or the petrol scooters. Okay, so if we are calculating, it will be literally 0.25 rupees per kilometer on an electric scooter. So in this aspect, I think the electric scooter has a higher side, because the travel is going to be more cheaper when compared to the petrol scooters. Guys, let us just jump into the second factor of what we are talking about, is range. Okay, range basically means how much a vehicle can travel when in full tank or if it is fully charged. Okay, so in case of petrol vehicles, considering the vehicles in India, the fuel capacity of a vehicle is going to be somewhere around 6 liters to 8 liters. Okay, so considering the mileage of 40 kilometers per liter, it is going to be somewhere around 240 kilometers to 320 kilometers. Okay, so coming to the electric vehicles, okay, right now there are only few manufacturers in India for electric vehicles, but for the existing vehicles the range is going to be somewhere between 80 kilometers to 200 or 250 kilometers, that is there. Okay, now I'm just telling it is till 250 because Ola S1 and S1 Pro, which are yet to be released, already claimed that they have a higher mileage, about 200 kilometers on a full charge, right? So that is yet to be noticed, but then yeah, the numbers are taken just for the reference. Okay, so in this aspect I would like to share one thing, that the range for an for a electric scooter or a petrol scooter does not matter much, because we are not using these vehicles for commuting from a larger distance view, but we are just using for city cruising. Okay, although in this factor I would tell that the petrol aspect, petrol vehicles have a higher side compared to the electric vehicles. Basically electric vehicles are losing somewhere around 80 to 100 kilometers range compared to the petrol vehicles. Guys, now let us just talk about the technology used in these vehicles. Okay, so we all know that in the current electric vehicles, electric scooters, the technology used is massive. Okay, so they have basically redone the odometer part, or the dashboard part of an electric vehicle. So just for example, if you take an example of the Ola scooter, the interface of the dashboard is out of the world, right? They have given different themes according to the users, and they have implemented keyless start and stop technology, right? And apart from that, they have included speakers. They have also included cruise control, hill hold assist, etc., right? So not only about the Ola, what I'm talking about, if we consider Ather also, the odometer or the dashboard is just very good. Okay, it looks like a future generation kind of a thing, and it looks almost like a tablet or a mobile phone, okay, which can be customized according to the user needs, right? So I think the technologically, the electric scooters are much on a higher side compared to the traditional scooters, because what we see in traditional scooters is very very simple. It is a very simple uh, uh, dashboard, right? Either analog or digital. They mostly focus upon showing the odometer, the temperature in few vehicles, and the fuel range that is there. Okay, apart from these, there are few indicators for headlight indicators, etc. So apart from this, I don't think there are any uh, good petrol vehicles where there is a lot of technology used. And coming to the modules used, I don't think there is any petrol scooter which has cruise control, hill hold assist, etc. Okay, few of them have ABS, but I don't think they are actually technologically advanced as the electric vehicles, right? So in this aspect, I think the electric vehicles have a higher side because of the technology used, and implementing futuristic features like keyless start stop, using the music and putting the navigation in the dashboard. Okay, this makes the user or the rider feel more comfortable and convenient to cruise around in these scooters. So, guys, the fourth factor what I'm going to talk about is about the ease of refueling and also the availability of fuel. Okay, it can be petrol or electric charging stations, right? In case of traditional vehicles or petrol vehicles, we already know that they are very convenient to refuel. Okay, so you can just visit any of the nearest petrol pump and then you can just refuel in couple of minutes, and the availability is also huge. Okay, we now we have good petrol pumps around, and petrol pumps are situated close by or nearby to our place where we are staying or where we are working, etc. Okay, so the availability of fuel and the ease of refueling is very much easier in case of petrol vehicles. Okay, but when it comes to electric vehicles, it is going to be challenging, right? So in our country, we are yet to adopt electric vehicles. We are in a stage where we are just preparing for the era of electric vehicles, right? So the ease of refueling is going to be a little bit difficult, because electric vehicles, as we know, they need time to charge, correct? And this is not going to be as soon as refueling in the petrol vehicle. Okay, so the next aspect is the availability of charging points. Okay, as I said before, we are still preparing for the electric era in our country. Okay, so we do not have much charging stations around in our country, but then what we can do is that we can obviously charge the vehicles at home, uh, but when it comes to the charging outside, then we will have to rely on the Indian government, or and also the vehicle manufacturer, so that they can accommodate few places, and then they can also make available uh, almost everywhere, right? So the main challenge here is when you're charging an electric vehicle, it will take a lot of time. Okay, so we might either consider to charge it at home and then keep it ready to cruise, or we will have to spend a lot of time waiting in some charging stations, and then uh, charge it and then cruise around. So in this aspect, I think petrol vehicle has a higher side, because at the end of the day, ease is something which matters, and there is a time aspect which kicks in here. Okay, so I guess this is very important. So guys, let us just come to the last point of the discussion, that is the price. Okay, so coming to the price, most of us already know that the electric vehicles cost more than the petrol vehicles, obviously because of the technologies used, and also because of the manufacturing of batteries in India might be more costlier as of now, because of the demand and supply game, right? So there are electric vehicles which might cost as much as the petrol vehicles, but generally speaking, the electric vehicles cost more than the petrol vehicles, right? So obviously in terms of petrol vehicles, this is going to be a huge win here, because pricing is one of the factor that matters a lot in our country, right? So what I would conclude here is that we are buying petrol vehicles and spending money on fuel, right? We can as well buy an electric vehicle at an expensive price and then save your money on fuel. So I would conclude that in this aspect we are saving a lot on electric vehicle compared to the petrol vehicle that we are using, and we are also not sure about the fuel prices, uh, what they are going to be in the future. So guys, just to conclude about the topic, okay, I guess our country is still preparing for the electric scooters. Okay, as of now, we don't have proper access to the charging stations, and ease of refueling is also a big factor that we have to look into, that is yet to be improved. Okay, so if we improve on these two things, I guess electric scooters are going to be our future. Okay, and obviously there are other topics also to talk about the impact of these scooters on the environment. Okay, when we talk about the petrol scooters, because of pollution, we are changing the environment, and there are a lot of adverse effects that are going on. And also from the cost point of a view, we are saving a lot of money when we talk about electric vehicles. As I said, we are saving 1/10 of the money that we are using on a fuel in the uh, petrol scooter, right? So this is about it. If you guys have to include anything, you can just comment below in the comment section. So guys, the answer for the question which I had asked in the last vlog, that is, how do you identify if a car is petrol car or a diesel car without switching on the car, or without looking at the badging of the car, is that you have to look at the tachometer of the car or the RPM meter of the car. So what happens is, in case of petrol engines, the red lining is on a higher side. That is, the red lining is somewhere at 7,000 revolutions per minute, but the in the diesel engine the red lining is lower. It will be somewhere around 4,000 revolutions per minute, right? So the reason behind this is, petrol is a highly combustible fuel, and the combustion occurs very rigorously and very fast in the petrol engine. That is why the petrol engine can rev up to 7,000 revolutions per minute, whereas the same is not possible in the diesel engine, because the combustion is less. Combustion, as in the fuel burns a lot more slower than the petrol engine or a petrol fuel, right? So that is the reason the revolutions per minute is low. So I hope you got the answer for this question. If you have anything else, then just comment below. I will definitely have a look at the comment section and then try to give you an answer. Okay, with that said, if you have liked the video, please subscribe it, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. That's it. Let's meet in the next vlog. Bye bye.